Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Estancia Lapacho for our very final Christmas week episode. Not that we're actually doing anything particularly special for Christmas, but we do have our Christmas tree decoration, which I'm going to be keeping up until next week anyway, because, you know, that's still part of Christmas. So, yeah, I don't think it really matters that it's the final week of Christmas. But anyway, it's the day after Boxing Day. Well, it is for you. For me, it's not. This is still before Christmas, so I'm actually doing more time travel. I did this yesterday as well, which is quite amazing, really. Now, if I can just figure out what the lottery numbers are going to be for the next few days, I'll be set. I really would. I'll be absolutely set. Don't worry, I'll still keep making videos. Right. Anyway, enough babbling. My weekly question for this week, we have got this lovely colour here on the Thunder Creek fuel trailer, and I had that lovely trailer on a barn find pickup, which I had, and you all said get rid of it. Sell it, get rid of it, we don't like it. So I said okay, and then I bought that one, and then people started saying, ooh, well, it'd be good if the pickup matched the trailer, so I'm now giving you the option. You now have the choice. Would you like me to give this one a paint job and paint it red with yellow rims? Yes or no? It's your vote, it's your game. Head into the comment section down below, let us know which one you want and why, and of course don't forget to actually cast your vote in the top right hand corner. So I have this tractor over here, and I'm not going to do anything with that one yet. We're going to go back to that one in a little while. I've got this tractor here, and I've got a couple more little bits that I need to do with that one, I think, just to sort of finish straightening everything up. We don't want that or that. We want this one here. Actually, we don't want that one yet. We want this one here. This is the first thing that we need to do. We need to unhitch that one, and we need to go and get our seed tender again. Now, we can take that one up to the field, and then we can refill the seed drill, and then we can deal with that and get the seed drill working again. And then once we've done that, then we will go and get our tractor, and we will get the bigger plough, and we'll put that one on, and we will continue on expanding out that field that we're working on. We want to turn the whole field into just one field by itself. So this thing's full of seed, but it's not got very much fertilizer in it anymore, so we do need to top that one up. You bring it right up beside it. You don't have to mess around with the loaders or anything. You can just do that, which is absolutely brilliant. It makes this job so much easier. And I don't think we actually own this truck yet, with this lorry. We are going to buy it at some point. It's just that we haven't done it just yet. So that is on our to-do list. Sugarcane is all planted again, because that is what you wanted me to do after last week's vote. So we did that. And, of course, our cows, we now have 182 cows, because we've had a couple more since we started the week. But we did increase the number of cows. For those of you who missed out earlier in the week because you weren't watching on Christmas Day, you were doing more important things. And I actually mean that. That wasn't like a... It sounded quite sarcastic, that did. But no, I did mean it. You know, there is more important things than watching silly YouTube videos. You know, well, there's always more important things. But I mean, at Christmas, I'm always torn about... I was last year, and I was the year before as well, about making some videos over Christmas. And there's a lot more people who watch this channel now than there ever used to be. And so I'm still sort of torn about the whole making the videos over Christmas, because, you know, I don't really want to encourage people to not be spending time with their families. You know, I want to kind of encourage spending time with your family and going and, you know, and doing stuff like that. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that don't, you know, really want to go and do anything else over Christmas. They're not able to go and do stuff over Christmas, and part of their Christmas is to come here and watch me babble on endlessly about nothings. So here I am, doing the same again, and just come up through here. You know, I've completely forgotten my train of thought. I was distracted by this, and now I've completely forgotten what I was in the process of saying. We'll start that one up there, and we'll let that one carry on through. Excellent. That's doing a wonderful job. What was I saying? Oh, yes, because the cows. I was actually in the process of saying about the cows and why we've got more cows. Because at the beginning of the week, the cows, they got out, basically, is what happened. The cows, no, they didn't get out. The next one, it wasn't that the cows got out, it was that the cows, the reproduction cycle was much better than usual, so there was a lot of twins. A lot of the cows had twins, much higher rates than you would normally get. You don't normally get twins in cows anyway, but this time we did, so we increased the number of cows that we had by 10%, which gave us an extra 16 cows, and took it from 164 cows up to 180 cows. So that's what we had, that's what happened. We had a little bit of Christmas bounty, really. And so that is why our cow numbers have increased faster than you would normally expect. So let me just line that one up there, and we can do that field there. That is actually, other than these 3 down here, that is everything has now been done. I'm in the process of planting this. These are still growing, but I'm hoping that we can finish doing most of the planting today. So I'm going to get a bigger seed drill. I'm going to need that anyway for the corn down here. I'm going to need a different one for corn at least. But yeah, if you have a look here, all of that, I've ploughed all of them. We got this cultivator. It's been just slowly plodding away, working across all of them. It's just got this big field left once we've done the ploughing. I think that's actually pretty impressive that it has done that much land. It's still going. It's the proper good workhorse, that is. I'm very pleased with it. Right, so down here at the shop, we want this John Deere, and we want to go back into the shop here, and we want to get a front weight. Where are they? Front weights, right. We want to get a front weight to go with the John Deere. Now, I'm just wondering, I'm looking through these. I'm very, very tempted to get the minion weight. The 1200 kilo minion weight, at least somewhere on this map. Very tempted to stick that on the front of the John Deere. At the same time, I'm also thinking, probably not. I mean, I think that the 2.3 ton weight is probably going to be a bit big. I'm thinking maybe we should go for that one there, the medium one. There are others available as well. There's all kinds of weights available, but I really do think that one might be a little bit too big for this tractor, because it's only like 250 horsepower. That one would be a reasonable size for it. We won't go with the minion weight today. Tell me in the comments section, do you like the minion weight? Do you want me to use it or not? But we're going to go with this Agco one here, and I'm going to change that to green to match the John Deere, so I'll buy that one. And then I'm going to come back out of here, and we're going to go to our ploughs, and we want the Lemkin Titan 11. Absolute beast of a plough, so we're going to buy that one there. Excellent. Back out, and let's go and take a look. Let's go and see our new prizes. So there is our front weight for the John Deere, and we can jump in. Now this tractor is a bit of a beast. I like this tractor, I really do. I don't think you've actually got to lower the arms down for this one. I think it just does it anyway. Bring it forward like that. Although, is there an IC on this one? Yes, there is an IC, but it's not as involved as some of them. Some of the ICs have got all kinds of controls on them. So let's just jump out a minute. We come down. Ooh, stuck. Come down here and just put that one on, so it puts it out automatically. Jump back in, and we can lift that one up now. Get that into position, and then we want to get the plough on. Now the plan is we're going to use this one to finish carving out our new field today. That is the big plan that we're trying to do today. We get that one on there, and I need to jump out. I keep forgetting that I've actually got to jump out and put this on properly, and I like the fact that we've got to do that. I do. It's a nice little touch having that mod going. And there we have the Lemkin Titan 11, the absolute beast. Ooh, better turn on my flashing beacons. Beast of a plough this one is. We should be able to get the field ploughed up in no time at all. And this one's also got an adjustable width, so you can make it nice and wide when you're working through. The only thing is, if we've got uneven ground, it may not sort of flow very easily. But I think that the land that we're going to be ploughing up is actually pretty good. We'll pull in off here. Just off the side there, and we can take a look. So yeah, I did think that I might need the other one just to finish off one little bit, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to. If I unfold this one a minute. Oh, no, I just lowered it down. I need to unfold it. Bring that one out that way. I'm actually going to have to flip that one over, I think, so that we have it the other way. And I do want to do one more pass on this end of the field. But yeah, there is one thing about this one, is that you can adjust the width of it. Now, if you look at that, there. If I do that all the way like that, that makes it quite a bit narrower. And then I can do it the other way as well. and that actually makes it wider. So it plows wider than what you've got it set to originally. I'll lower that one down. I need to enable allow create fields, and we'll come over that bit there, and there we go. So we got a nice big width on that one now, and then as soon as it's done that bit, we're not going to need to do any more, so I can lift that one out. We've done a piece over that end where the other tractor is at the moment. That's all done. So the only bit really that I want to make any adjustment to, I would say, is this piece here. I want to just do an extra little slice or two. But I'm also thinking that I could actually increase the width of the field that we've got coming down here. I could definitely do that. But with that one, to do that, we're going to need this one. Or at least we're going to need this one to mark out the top end. So we want to bring this one all the way up. Helper I has completed their task. Which one is Helper I? I'm not actually sure. Let's make the map a little bit bigger. Helper I is the one that's planting the wheat up in field 5. So before we start this bit, actually I need to be over there. That's where we want to go. We're going to go over to this side, and I do need to flip this. Oh, no. Let's not drop it down into the ground while we're going at full speed. That's not the way to treat your plough, Frithgar. That is definitely not the way to do it. We bring that one over there, and see where we've got that? I'm thinking that I might actually need to do a little bit of a tidy up on there. We'll do one line up across there. We can do a 45-degree angle, and I think we'll be able to get it in line with the edge of the field. I think that would work quite well. But first of all, we want to just quickly go through here. Why are you open again? You shouldn't be open. I closed you up. Unless he just came just a fraction too close to that one when he was turning around the last time. So we've got wheat going on in here. I want to do wheat again and put it going into this field. Then the one next to us there, that one was going to be... I think I was going to put barley in there, wasn't I? Going to put wheat in these two, barley in that one. Canola down there and canola over there. I think that was what my plan was. I don't actually remember now. I'll have to go back and have a look. I'm pretty sure that's what I plan to do. Right, anyway, we can let that one carry on there. That's doing a great job. That's doing a great job as well. So we want to go through and we want to get back to, not that one, this one here. So, I'm going to extend the side of the field out. I see no reason why we couldn't extend the side of this field out by quite a little way, actually. It's not going to interfere with anything because the tractors will actually be working from that end all the way down to the other end. They're not going to be going sideways, so they don't need so much turning circle on this piece over here. So in order to do that, I think I can go back up to this end, all the way up here, and I can actually do a plough line all the way down along the top of the field, which will help mark out the top end of it there, so that I can do the next sort of markings out as well. And so in order to do that, I want to come up around here. Now this is a bit where you've got to be kind of careful you get it all lined up just right. You've got to get it exactly right. I'm going to have to kind of manually turn it to bring it in to how I want this to work because of the way the plough works. You know what, actually I could just drop it down there. Let me just lower that one down a little bit. I'll go forward just a bit. There. I think that'll be about right, and then I can put the GPS mod going, and then I can use the GPS mod. So if we start this one up, and I bring that, I'll make that one a little bit bigger like that. So you use these, where you see these two angles, you can't do the 90 degree, you've got to do these two angles, and you've got to rotate it around like that. Now we've had this one set on 3 meters, because that's what it said that the plough was, but I'm thinking that it's not actually 3 meters. So I'm thinking if we go like that, we can get it, you know, basically fairly well lined up there. I think that's reasonable right there where it is. And I'm going to go back to auto set on the width. So it's now gone up to 3.6. I'm going to drop it down to 3.5. Just because I think it's going to help when we get down there. And it's got the width there. I think that's going to be okay. I'm hoping. Right. Here we go. Did I actually activate the... No, I didn't. I need to do that. There we go. I've now activated that as well. So we're going through, and that's a straight line. It's a straight line along the top. I haven't extended the top of the field up at all. So we can just run this one along the top end of the field here, and it will extend it out down the bottom. The idea of this is that I'm going to make the edge of the field neat and tidy. You can go round with a roller afterwards, and you can use the roller to sort of straighten it up. But I want to try and do it without having to use the roller. If I can do it without using the roller, it's going to make life a lot easier for us. Because we've only got to do a single pass. You don't have to like do this several times. You don't have to go back, get the roller and sort of straighten it up, which is what I've done in the past. But I've since found that if you can use the GPS mods cleverly, if you're really careful with it when you use it, you can actually do this in a single pass. And I don't know if it's going to quite plough up all of it in a single pass. Just on the very end, no, there's a little bit there that's missing. We're going to have to go back and we're going to have to do another little pass on there. But we're going to go right out here. We're going to go out quite a way on this bit. I think, yeah, we go almost to the edge of that road. We'll go to about there. I think that's a good place to go right there. And lift that one up. So I'm just going to come back over and just do that again. I'll block that one down there. I think that's about the right spot for where the field wasn't done. I haven't actually put the GPS mod on this run. I'm just going to bring it down and do this little bit manually. It doesn't really make any difference, I don't think. So long as I make sure I've covered it all properly. So then we want to come down to there, and I mean, that seems fairly straight there. So I can lift that one. I'm just going to turn off the allow create fields a minute, just so that we don't make any horrible mistakes at this point. So I'll bring it to there, and then I want this to like reset itself and start from fresh. So we go into here, and then I go new, set new direction. Now that actually lines up dead straight, I think. Let me rotate it 90. Yeah, it does. It sets it up completely dead straight. If I go like that, and then I sort of rotate this one round a little bit, and then I go set new direction. Well, that didn't work quite according to plan. Maybe if I do it, maybe it does it at 45 degree. It does do it at 45-degree angles as well. When you go set new direction, it does include a 45-degree angle. I did not realize that. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. So what I want this one to do is I want to bring it over here, and that should, I'm hoping that's straight. Please tell me that is straight. There is a way to find out, because we made this line over here straight. I'm actually genuinely not sure now if we've done this correctly. Bring that down. Yes, that is in a straight line down through. Okay. Let's stop panicking about this. Let's stop worrying. We don't need to worry. All will be well. I can set that one on to there, like that. So I've activated the GPS, and it will go dead straight. And I'm going to bring that one up to there. I don't want to go very much further. I think that's about the right spot there. Lower that one down just to make sure. And I now activate the create fields. And we've got like a... It's done the corner. It's done the corner absolutely perfectly. We couldn't have asked for that to be any better. So we'll set this one going up across here, and we'll run all the way down to that John Deere down there. So we've got this extra slice of field that we're creating down through here, because we don't need to worry about keeping it right back from the road like we do with the top and the bottom of the field, because here, this point is... it's not going to be used for turning. They're not going to be turning on this bit. They're going to be just like staying in a straight line running down alongside it. So yeah, we got all this extra space now. There's a good few bales worth of straw in there. I'm going to have to move that John Deere out of the way. Or am I? You know, I might actually be able to get right up next to him. Just squeeze in past. Go on. I think it's going to do it. I think it's actually going to... We're going to get caught up on the plough. Well, and rather than the actual tractor. Look at that. Oh, we didn't have to move it. Excellent. I'm very pleased with that. So we'll bring that one round, and we're not going to need to do anything there to sort of line that bit up at all. I'm going to make sure that you turn the allow create fields off when you're moving fast, just in case you drift outside of your lines and something bad or really bad happens and it all gets ruined. So we've done this bit here. We've marked out some edges. I've just got one more pass, well, a couple more passes to do with this plough, and we're finished with this one. We're just going to do twice along here, and then we can safely say that we have finished. So I've activated the allow create fields, lower that one in, and we'll just run this line through here, and we'll do that again in just a second. There we go. That's enough. We'll do another pass as well. That should then be enough room for that Lemkin Titan to be able to go all the way to the end and turn around successfully. So we'll bring that up as well. All the way up through there. Now it is leaving a little bit just because of the way that it worked, but I can just change that. I can go here and pull up through that as well. Right, that should be plenty of room for everything to turn. So we'll bring that one, lift that one up. Turn off the allow create fields, and this tractor, I'm literally just going to stop it right here. I'm going to park it there. I'm not going to worry about it. So I'll lower it down, allow create fields is switched off, turn the engine off, and we are done. So let's go over, and no, I don't want to see that one. I want to see the John Deere that we bought. Ooh, too far. And that one. So now we can start marking it. We can start doing this field properly. We can really start expanding this one out. The first pass, I'm actually going to make... I'm not going to do it this way around. I'm going to flip the plough over, and we'll do it this way up. So it's going to be turning the soil towards the outside. It's also going to make it a lot easier for us to go up along there. We'll be able to sort of see where we're going, and there's no danger of us accidentally going in the wrong place. So allow create fields, and away we go. Oops, I turned allow create fields off. Didn't mean to do that. Let's back up and try that again. And this time it's going to work. Excellent. Right. So we'll just run the tractor along the old plough lines, and it should carve it out quite nicely. And then as soon as we finish doing this field, we've got this section in the middle. So we've got a couple of long runs here to do right up and down alongside both fields, and then we've got that middle piece there to get all the way through. And then once that's done, we've got one huge great big field here right in the middle, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. And first crop that we're putting in here is we're going to be planting corn all the way across. But before we get to planting the corn, we're obviously going to need a new seed drill for that. We get to admire all of the bits being ploughed in, and that is the bit that I genuinely love about this. It is just awesome the way it does it. It's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. It's so awesome that they have finally added this in. This is something that people have been talking about and just sort of saying, wouldn't it be really cool if they could do this, for a very, very long time. I've been seeing things about, you know, stuff like this on the forums for years. Literally years people have been talking about this, and we finally got it. It is absolutely awesome. I turned a little bit sharp there. You've seen it jump up in the air a little tiny bit. I'll bring that one back there, and we can lower down and go again. We'll do another pass down through. I reckon once more up. Yeah, with a couple more passes on this, we'll probably finish this piece up here. This one, however, I think we'll actually end up going all the way right down to the very bottom on this single pass, and then we'll come all the way back up again, and then that'll be most of it. Most of it out of the way then. Yeah, we're not going to... I don't think we'll get that in another single pass. We're going to have to do two passes. I am overlapping it a bit. I probably don't need to overlap it quite that much. I could probably do it like about there, and it would still work all right. But I would rather overlap it a little bit and not take chances. If it was just like in the middle of the normal field, then it would be fine. You wouldn't need to worry about the overlap. You wouldn't need to worry about maybe missing a little bit. But as we're sort of doing it, as we're doing it down across here, we're not, it's like we're not doing just a little bit here, are we? We're making an entire new field, and if we miss a tiny bit on here, for whatever reason, then that bit stays there permanently. You've got to go and get the plough back out there again, and with the new way that we do this, with the way that we can use the cultivator to do our ploughing, just by deep cultivating rather than actually using the plough, it does mean that a mistake like this is actually going to cost us later on. We'd have to go and get the plough, bring it all back out again. It's a bit of hassle that you don't really need. So it's better, I find, to just have a bit of overlap when you're creating new fields, and then there's not going to be any problems at all. You're not going to have any issues sort of cropping up later on. Helper D has stopped work unexpectedly. The tank is empty. That'll be the wheat seeds again. Doing an excellent job up there. Let's just make that a little bit bigger and see where it is. About halfway through field 4. We'll run this one all the way up to the other end, and then when we've done that, we can then leap over to field 4. We'll get the seed tender. We'll top it back up with seed. That one can carry on. It should be enough to finish that field of wheat there. The barley is going to require a bit more. I think what we're actually going to need is more fertilizer. We don't have any fertilizer left. So we need some to go into the seed drill, because it won't run without the seed drill. We won't run without the seed drill. The seed drill won't run without the seed drill, apparently. No, it won't run without the fertilizer in there. So we definitely got to have the fertilizer. So we'll probably go to the shop. We'll take the truck with us and the trailer, and we'll buy a whole load of pallets of fertilizer. We'll bring that back over to the farm, and then we can get them into the seed tender. Either we can just drive the seed tender along and you just press a button so that they all get automatically put in, or we'll go through with the Merlot and lift them all up. But we won't actually have time to do that this week. We'll be finishing this plough. We're going to... I don't think, to be honest, we're even going to have time to finish all of the ploughing this week. We'll get a lot of the ploughing done, but we don't have time to get all of it finished. Just sort of looking at how much time we got left. It's not going to be the longest of episodes today. I know that several people have been asking for longer episodes, and I've been increasing the length of them, but this is not necessarily going to be one of them. I think what we'll do is we'll do one more pass on here, and then we'll go over and we'll top up that seed drill, and then we can go and look at my Christmas tree of Christmas trees, and then that'll be about it, I think. I have to say, fare thee well. I'm on a tight schedule, unfortunately, but I'm sure most of you understand about that. We've got so many things that we have to do at this time of year, and some of them I question whether or not they actually need to be done, but yeah, apparently they do. Apparently it's all very, very important. It's all got to be done. I'm not going to say anything else, just in case I get into trouble. I probably already am in trouble over that, so yeah, let's move on. We'll just do one more pass down through here, and we've just got that piece in the middle to properly join these two fields together. Once we've done that, we can get the cultivator going in here. The cultivator is sat on the sidelines at the moment, waiting for something to do, I think. Or is he? No, he's still just finishing off field 1. He'll soon be finished field 1, and then he'll be sat on the sidelines waiting for something to do. And then we can start him off on this big field. And that is going to be the one. That's going to be quite impressive, I think. Letting him carry on and do all of this. It'd be interesting to see how quickly he does do this entire field. I think we are going to be pleasantly surprised by it. I really do. We come up through there and look at the big shrub get caught. I mean, seriously, I just can't emphasize. If you're new to the game, this is probably not like a big thing to you. If you've been playing this game for the last 6 years or so, this is a major thing. The fact that we can plough in the shrubs now, and you've got this sort of layer of shrubs, because not only have we got it on this map, but the map makers have now got this, and they'll be able to like customize the shrub layer and add in different things. So if you've got a map that is based in the UK here, rather than having these like little banana trees and stuff like that, we'll be able to have like a load of stinging nettles and thistles, and then when you go over them with the plough, you can plough them in. You'll actually be able to plough in your stinging nettles and your thistles. I mean, yes, admittedly, if you don't really want to do that, you want to dig them up or kill them off before you start ploughing, because otherwise they just sprout up again. But you get the idea. It's pretty good. It is pretty absolutely fantastic, to be fair. It is absolutely awesome. I said one pass, and now here I am going back up through again, just because I want to see more of these shrubs being ploughed under. I mean, just, yeah, it's just awesome. It's absolutely fantastic. Look, we've got another one there. It's going under. There he goes. He's gone. Plus, this tractor does look pretty epic. I mean, look at that thing. That is a pretty cool looking tractor. I'm not like a major... I like John Deere, but I'm not like a huge fan of John Deere, mainly because of the their customer service in certain places. I found it to be a little less than desirable, to be fair. But I'm sure they're working on it, and I'm not going to be done for slander. This is my opinion. I'm stating this as my opinion, not as fact. Just let me clarify that before anybody gets litigious with me. And right, I reckon one more pass down through here. We won't do that now. We'll come back and we'll do that next time. So let me just bring this one up through to here, and we'll stop right there. Lift that one out. I will just turn off the allow create fields a minute. Turn the engine off. Now I want to go through to this one and start driving. And while I'm driving, I can put the spout out as well. So we've just got the seed to go into this one. So all I got to do is bring that one round. And I did find when I was recording the time lapse that if you bring this one in front of the tractor and you stop, you can then back up the side and you can reload it while the hired help just sort of stops itself. You can then reload the seed drill, and then as soon as you move out the way, the tractor carries on again. The only downside to that is it leaves the things open. That's literally the only downside to it. Other than that, you can completely do it as you're going along without having to worry about stopping at all whatsoever. Oop, stopped it. I'll show you a minute, just in case, yeah, because I know that some of you don't like watching the time lapses. I'm going to show you this little maneuver. It really is. It's absolutely brilliant. You sort of get yourself lined up. So we'll wait for him to do his turn, and as soon as he's turned round, we pull in front of him and we just go along the side of him. And because the seed drill sticks out the side of the tractor, you don't have to get right in front of the tractor in order to stop it. So I need to have that one out like that. Now this is quite a short seed drill, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but it should do. If I bring that one up like that, there. Right, he's now stopped, but the problem is, in order to make this work, you've got to kind of bring it like that, and you got to bring it round. So, I mean, I can do that. I'm still in front of it, but I reckon he's going to try and move forward a bit. Can I do this? There we go, it worked. Excellent. And then you just pull away like that. There, and he goes again. And he starts off across the field. It's absolutely brilliant. You can actually fill these things up whilst they're in the middle of operating, so you don't have to like change the hide help over. I know it's like that is a really small thing. That is genuinely a small thing, but I was seriously impressed when I found out that I could do that. That was really good, because it means that you don't have to keep jumping out in between the different vehicles in order to start them up again. So where am I going? I want to go to this one. My weekly question for this week is, we've got the new fuel trailer right here, red and yellow, and we've got our old farm pickup here. Would you like me to give the farm pickup a paint job so that it comes out the same color as that? Just paint it red and yellow. We can take it over to our workshop over there and we can give it this paint, this wonderful schnazzy coat of paint. So yes or no, head into the comment section down below, let us know which one you want and why, and of course don't forget to actually cast your vote in the top right hand corner. Do you want red and yellow on the pickup, or just leave it plain? Right, there was one more thing I need to do, and that is I need to go through here to this, there it is, that one right there. So we start this one up like that. And you can see all the props just starting to spin and get themselves all lined up. And then that one lifts itself up into the air a little bit. So you got 3 camera modes. You got this camera mode here, you got this one here, and you got this one underneath. I love this one underneath. This one is absolutely brilliant. So then you just press the mouse button. That's all you do. And you let it go again. It starts slowing down. And here we have my Christmas tree of Christmas trees. There we go. I made a Christmas tree out of Christmas trees, just in case anybody didn't see. And yes, you can see my talent as an artist is somewhat limited. This does look a lot better in the dark. I did find this to be a lot better looking in the dark, but it's still pretty good. So there is our Christmas decorations that we've got all beautifully laid out. We'll sell all of these in the new year at some point, so that you can keep Christmas decorations forever. But that's my my Christmas decorations. So if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.